everybody. How are you today? What is it? It is Monday. It is Media Monday. We are talking to the doctoral candidates of Good Life Christian University, and I believe she's here. Let's see if she's here. Yes, Kim is here. Radio.com, and we are here right here on Instagram Live. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Yes!
Hello.
How are you?
I am wonderful.
Awesome. I'm so glad it worked today. I was like, oh, I hope the technical things work today. So once again, this is Good Life Christian University. We have the doctoral candidates, and why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kim Fussy. I am so excited to be a doctoral candidate.
Awesome. So you're so excited to be a doctoral candidate, but we need to find out more about you. You know what I mean? We need to find out. Let's start at the beginning. So when you were a child growing up, what did you want to do when you grew up?
I actually wanted to be a doctor, a medical doctor.
Okay.
So that was my passion.
That was your passion. But on the road, okay, on the road, you go from wanting to be a medical doctor, and tell us what you do now.
I am a associate vice president of mid-revenue cycle. That's working in a hospital, and that has to do with revenue integrity, which are all the charges that appear on patient bills, the patient's medical records, so privacy related things, medical coding, electronic health records. So it's a whole gamut of things. I work with a lot of credentialed professional people, and I've had the opportunity to mentor students throughout my whole professional career. So, I've helped others who have gotten their doctorate, their master's, their bachelor's, their associate's degree. They all have come to work with me to get their clinical training in the field.
Got it. So you're in the medical field, but when you were younger, you wanted to be a actual doctor. What took you from the that part to the actual dealing with the numbers and the things like that?
The clinical side, well, it was a bit overwhelming. When I went to college, I was on the same track as the medical students, the nursing students, the pharmacy students, all the allied health professionals, and the life sciences I found just were not for me. And I started to focus more on the business side of things. And I was actually sitting in a lecture one day, and one of my friends was telling me about this wonderful job that her sister had, traveling all over the place for a job. And I was like, what in the world does she do? So she was a health information professional. So the university I went to, Temple University in Philadelphia, they had that program. So I applied to that program, got accepted, and this has been my passion. It's been my only profession for my entire professional career, with the exception of teaching. So, I am an educator also. I spent 10 years and then 15 years at another academic setting teaching in the health information management field. So.
Wow. See, that's definitely passion. When you love it, you stay there. So you
Yes.
said you like the way she got to travel. Do you get to travel as well?
Well, I did. I actually took a break from the regular in-house day-to-day working in a hospital and had an opportunity to be a consultant for a few years. So as a consultant, I got a lot of traveling in. I worked up and down the East Coast, the Midwest, and all different types of hospitals. And when I kind of stepped out on faith, I had never done consulting before. And when I did it, it really made me tap into all the skills, experiences that I had been exposed to throughout my career. So, going back into a regular hospital setting, I had a one up on a lot of people because what's the problem? Let's solve it. Let's sustain it. So, because that's what I had to deliver when I was a consultant. I had to deliver. So
You had to deliver. So
Mhm.
now you are on another road here. Now you are a doctoral candidate. And what you said, I'm excited about it. What will the doctorate do for you in your career, in your life, and all that?
Well, obtaining a doctorate degree will reaffirm my my expertise, my competency, my dedication to lifelong learning. Most of the hospitals I've worked for are academic facilities. So, universities attached to medical schools, et cetera. So that will just reaffirm my competence, my dedication to lifelong learning.
Got it, got it. So you mentioned you teaching, and then actually a lot of people have come underneath of you, and you like, listen, I've been honestly training the next generation. When in your profession, uh, it's not necessarily what is that something that somebody said, yeah, this is what I want to be. Do you go out there and educate people on your particular type of discipline and what you do? Do you educate them? You like the younger kids, in elementary school and things?
Yeah, I've done career days. I've
Mm.
gone to, for example, my nieces and nephews' school for career day. They've asked Auntie to come. Um, what I do is a little difficult for kids that age to kind of understand. When they say, "So, are you a nurse? Are you a doctor?" So, but when you actually show someone what you do, and the day to day, they start to understand a lot better. My One of my nieces and my son actually was able to spend time with me at work when I worked at Howard University Hospital, and they sat in on the big board meeting, and it was so funny because my niece, she's, just like, kids speak out loud, right? They think and speak out loud. So I'm giving a presentation, and my niece asked my son, "What in the world are they talking about? Do you understand anything they're saying?" But it gave them, exposure. They didn't know at that up to that point, what I did at work. So they got a good vantage point to actually see real time what I did at work. So
I mean, I probably would I don't know. I would have been like, what are you talking about? I don't know. What is this? This is something I've never heard of either. I'm sure for most of us, we would not understand. Um, uh, Good Life, that's right. Don't forget, goodlifechristianuniversity.com for all of those who are interested. You mentioned lifelong learning. So is there some things you go back to actually um, get a refresher on, or is there something else you can do to even in advance in your career as far as lifelong learning?
sure. So I have several professional credentials, and that comes with having to maintain continuing education. So I have to maintain a certain amount of continuing education credits in order to keep my professional credentials. I have six, seven, eight, nine or 10, I've lost count, professional credentials. So I have to continuously go to workshops, seminars, boot camps, conferences. So that's what I have to do.
You have to keep on going, keep
Yes.
on learning. That which is awesome. So have you had an opportunity to take a look at everything that Good Life Christian University has to offer? Are there things you're like, listen, maybe this will fit in line with what I'm doing? Have you had a chance to look at the curriculums?
Yes. So the business track is what closely matches what I do at work. I'm not an accountant or a CPA, but I deal with those kind of financial numbers on a day-to-day basis. So my book of business, I'm able to interpret it, the money and how it relates to the hospital's bottom line.
Hey, the numbers is that's where it is, right, man?
Yes.
Did you always have I know you were going into to wanting to be in the clinical side, but did you ever did you know that you had a knack for numbers and making sure they all fit together?
I I I did, when I started to, go into my course of study, and they teach you about budgets and maintaining budgets, building budgets, etc. Being cost conscious, or what they call it, fiscally responsible. You,
Mm-hmm.
it takes a lot to run and manage a department, so you have to be knowledgeable of all of the financial to run.
Ooh, I don't know if I can hear. I think it's I hear a background noise.
I do.
We, I think that was it. I think it's it was something like a lag in it, but you had to be knowledgeable all the finance. So that means you have to be able to do that for regular people. Like, listen, let me help you with your finances. Do you find people come to you say, listen, could you help me put this plan together? I need to know how to do this, that, and the other with my finances. Since you're good at it, can you do it for me too?
Yeah, it's all about the business case, putting a business case and a justification, your return on investment. What are you trying to get out of something? And is it worth your time and effort?
Oh wow! So you can help. Hey, listen, you can help a lot of us in business. Listen,
Uh-oh.
it goes beyond the hospitals. You can help a lot of people in business. Do you think that might be something you'll help people do moving forward?
Possibly, in the later years in my career, one day I'm going to retire and I'm going to try to figure out, what else I might be able to do in my retirement that can still help people. So maybe.
Maybe, okay, that's a good. I like that maybe, because I know you know numbers. So if I was like, listen, I'm going to the numbers. The one who knows numbers, cause that's where I'm going, right? Dr. Kalai, she is the president and founder of Good Life Christian University. So we want to get the backstory of how you connected, and so let's see if it's how it sounds.
How's that?
It's not bad. We're gonna rock with it. We're gonna rock with it.
I have,
So
I
let's
have, I
let's
have
find
a
out
question.
how you connected.
Yes. So, so one of my good friends, Aisha Hall, who's actually graduating with Good Life Christian University in March. She had made the beautiful introduction to Miss Kim, and she said, "Oh, you have to meet my aunt." And I said, after meeting her, I said she's one of my favorite people too. And she said, we go back and forth. She said, "Oh, that is my most favorite person. She's so educated. She's just on point. Everything, the wealth of knowledge that she has." And literally, just from hearing her backstory, like you said, to have people who are in numbers, in education. When she talked about the CEUs, I'm still doing CEUs to this day to maintain my nursing license. So trust me, I'm right there with you, Kim. And I know exactly how that feels to be able to keep those continuing education credits. Because one thing about healthcare is evidence-based practice.
Mhm.
So a lot of the things that we go through, we have to keep evolving because the practice is evolving. So we have to stay up to speed with what's going on in the healthcare industry. But yes, this was a beautiful meet with Kim. I hope you guys can you hear me good?
It's a little low, but we could definitely hear you.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Yep. So that's really just the introduction there, and Kim can kind of take it from where she has it too.
Yeah, my niece, we look out for each other. That's what family does. And she contacted me. I was at work and she was like, "Oh, Kim, do you have a moment? I need to let you know about this wonderful program." So when she told me about it, I thought for a few seconds and I said, what a wonderful way to get recognized for your lifelong career, you know? it really is a nice way to get recognized. And I think of all these different university graduation ceremonies where I see announcement where this one and that one is getting an honorary doctorate. It's for your lifelong learning and your contribution back to either the career, profession, your community. It counts for something, and it's just really nice to be recognized.
Absolutely, of course. And we're saying congratulations to you. It is very nice to be recognized for all that you do, because some people work and work and work and work, and it's like, wait a minute, they've never been recognized. So this is such an amazing accomplishment, because it's your work, it's what you do. And thank you to Dr. Kalai and Good Life Christian University for actually reaching out to you and everybody else based off of relationships, right? Based off of real relationships that say, listen, this person is the one. Like your niece actually saying, listen, my aunt is the one. I know that feels good.
Yes. I was young when she was born, so I kind of am her surrogate mother. And, we have just really a special connection. So like I was saying earlier, she looks out for me. I definitely look out for her. So.
Cool. Now, Dr. Clyde, you mentioned having to in the medical field, having to keep up with the training and things. People would think, well, you have a Christian university, and where does that fit in with your many multiple businesses? Keeping up with the medical field.
So I have no choice, right? Because I had to pay out of pocket for nursing school. So I would be doggone if I let that license go. And, that's like it's God forbid if everything was to just go away, right? It's like at least I can make 100,000 or something a year. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you don't go to school for nothing. You know what I mean? So I just keep it active just because, of that factor that I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that. You couldn't get a D in nursing school. You know what I mean? It was just C or above. If you had a D, you were failing. So, that's where my importance is, to kind of keep a hold over those credits, because I'm not going to lose that. I put too much into that.
Believe me, I do understand, but I was wondering if you had an opportunity that somewhere in one of your businesses that you're able to use what you've learned. I was thinking maybe in the beauty industry. Does that come into play?
As far as the healthcare industry?
Yeah, can that work hand in hand? You know how they have to have you have to have, what's it called? You have to have somebody that has medical training when you're in the beauty industry too at some point.
So I've done, you know what, I use my nursing license at so many different places. It can be like at a food drive. I've done where they need a nurse on site. I've done stuff where hair schools needed a nurse. You'd be surprised. Blood drives, all types of stuff. So, they need us everywhere. You'd be surprised. Summer camps, I've gotten jobs at. So it really just, you have to kind of seize those opportunities, and you have to still work in the field. So that's one of the prerequisites as well. So you still have to work in the field to maintain that license. Yeah. So every now and again, I'll pick up like a one shift, just to, just so I can stay relevant. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Listen, I'm going from a boardroom. I'm going into the hospital, and I got to pick up this one shift. And so this thing, this lifelong learning thing, is some things people don't think about, right? They don't think about it as much as they should. So, both of you, lifelong learners, what would you suggest, Kim? What would you suggest? How do you help people keep that frame of mind of like lifelong learning is important, or this is what you need to do? How do you help people get that in their brains that this is what you're supposed to do?
Well, in order to, for me, in order to be successful in anything, you have to stay relevant, stay current, and, it's about networking also. I didn't realize how huge my network is. For example, like on LinkedIn, when I post that I have a new credential, I check the count. It's almost 1,500 people that say congratulations, you know. And, when you go out to these conferences, seminars, you're constantly networking and meeting people. And, being in a profession that's in high demand, which I'm in now, revenue cycle, there's lots and lots of opportunities out there for that profession, and especially someone with a lot of experience. To bring that to the table for a lot of the vendors. They want to, use your, how do you call it, your thinking. They want to bring your thought processes to the table. I've worked with software developers that, you kind of sit in the room as a think tank, and they present you with an idea and you give them your feedback. So, and some of those opportunities have actually been paid opportunities. They for marketing and so forth. So it's a nice journey. I don't turn down much opportunity to learn and see what's going on out there in my industry. And I just wanted to comment that, one of the things that I really like doing is working with students. When I was at Howard University Hospital, I was kind of like a safety net for students that had to do their mandatory clinical affiliation. Some hospitals said, no, we don't have time. So at one point, I had to put about 10 students in my own conference room at work because I had 10 students at once that needed to graduate, but no hospital would take them for their clinical affiliation. So it worked out. We got them on board. My staff was really seasoned and experienced with helping the students, and they all got a really good experience. And most of my students that I've helped in that way still communicate with me, still stay in touch. So it's
that's a big thing you just mentioned, and I'm asking a lot of the same question, but that's a big thing you just mentioned, that you could be in school, getting the grades, doing what you do, yet still not be able to find an internship or that experience. How do you get around that? I mean, I know you're out there helping them, but how is that? What can people do to get around that, and how common is that?
It's very, very common. My profession, we have a code of ethics, and part of those ethics is giving back to the profession. So, I started from somewhere. And actually, Howard University Hospital was my first director job. I had never been a director before. So they took a chance on me. And I've just always been in the give back mode because I believe that my first clinical affiliation or clinical from school, the director promised me a job and she followed through. When I graduated, I called her up and I got a job because I did so well, during my clinical there. So, it's about giving back. You get it tenfold coming back to you if you give forward.
Well, I'm so glad you get forward, because that has to be it has to be hard on a student who's in school doing what they have to do, and they may not be acing everything, because I didn't ace everything for real, but they may not be acing everything, and maybe they won't get the top internships. But I'm so glad that you're out there, because I know it's needed, because they're doing the work and they're working hard and they're doing the best that they possibly can. And then so glad that they're able to have an internship with you. So Dr. Kalai, so how do you help people get in the frame of mind of having and wanting to be a lifelong learner?
So how do I get them into the frame of mind?
Because we have to talk to them. Some people, you gotta talk to them. You have to. It's a message there.
So really, I just do a needs analysis, like, and I really try to sit down with them and figure out what their particular goal is. Once we have a goal in mind, we could always find a way of execution. So sometimes people may not need more education; they need more discipline. You know what I mean? Or, it's a lot of different areas. So from performing that needs analysis, they may not even be ready for an institution. They may need a complete mindset shift before they can enter into a place. So we kind of start from ground zero and work our way up. But once we get them to the place where they're ready to matriculate at an institution or a university, then we, prepare them for what classes and actually give people a timeline. Because I find that most people work better with timelines when they know when they're going to start, when they're going to finish. They have more, tenacity to complete the project.
Absolutely. I think I never thought about that, the timeline. Like, listen, they need to know, but everybody has a different learning style. So some like a deadline. Some people just listen, just get me in. I'm just gonna start. I just want to do it right now, right now, right now. But they're desperate for what's to come next. So we're getting ready for August 24th. August 24th. What are you most looking forward to, Kim?
I am looking forward to getting the hood. So, and my mother's coming. My mother's 84. She's coming. She's very excited. We're gonna have a doctor in the family.
Wow.
My two oldest nieces are coming. Aisha's coming. My niece Nakia is coming with her two girls, and a few of my cousins that live in Atlanta are coming to the ceremony as well. So I'm just very excited to be able to share this moment with them, and hopefully I can inspire them, because where there's a will, there's a way, and that's like for real. You have to be determined, motivated, and basically don't give up. Anybody that knows me, I don't give up. You tell me no, I may put it to the side for a while, and I'm going to think and process it a little bit, and I'm going to come back. And that has gotten me far in my career, by coming back, being persistent, and as long as it's the right thing to do, that's what I do.
Absolutely. So have you always been like that, even from childhood? Or have you always been someone who didn't take the no and actually went the extra mile?
Yes, some might call me clever because I'm a deep thinker. So I'm going to think about it before I act. So I try not to react. I'll respond, but I'm not going to react. So, and
Oh,
it's gotten me far, and it's kind of kept me calm and cool, where you don't show a lot of, just like a whole lot of unnecessary emotion that's not right for the moment. Just keep it about whatever you're talking about, and persuade people.
yes, a nice, nothing like a nice, friendly persuade. Let me persuade you to come this way. It said no to me. Let's make this a friendly thing. I don't think you really meant that no. That's not what you meant. So you mentioned Howard University. So are you originally from Philadelphia and then had to move?
Well, actually, I'm originally from Long Island, New York, and
Oh,
I was somewhat adventurous, and I moved to Maryland long time ago, and I've moved around a few times, but I've come back to Maryland, and at Howard University, that's the place I spent the longest in my career. I was there for about 13 years. I had my son there. He went to the daycare there. And I still stay in, all of my family is in New York, but I've settled here. This is my second home.
as you saying, oh, but what made you choose Temple? Not love TU. I went to Temple.
Okay.
TU. I didn't graduate from Temple, but I sure did go.
Um, just searching around. I knew I wanted to be away from home, but not that far that I couldn't get home if I needed to. And so that was an ideal location for me. And they had the program that I eventually got accepted into.
Awesome. I am so excited to meet you and the whole squad that you have coming
Yeah.
with you.
Yes.
You have, mom coming with you. Man, this going to be so much fun. And I had an opportunity to look at the activities today. I went through it. I saw it before, but I was like, let me go through it again and familiarize myself with what's happening. And we have the white party that's happening. We have a brunch, a floating brunch. Floating brunch. I said, the brunch is gonna float. No, but I'm just saying, I've seen it before, but I was like, the floating brunch. Oh my goodness, so different. That is so different. And I mean, it was one more thing. It was like the floating brunch, the pool party, and what else is it, Dr. Clyde?
So that night it's like the red martini. So it's once you're officially a doctor, it's like just the ultimate celebration. I said I'm not gonna hang out that long because I don't have I don't have it in me like I used to. But some folks they said, oh no, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going I'm going to party the night away. It's my night. I said, listen, I'm with you, but I'm in charge, so I have to be up early in the morning. At 7 o'clock, so I probably cut out at about midnight.
And I understand completely, but we're going to have a good time. So I want everybody out there. We're getting the doctor, but it's like, yo, we're getting ready to have an amazing experience. We're going to experience so many different things, and we're excited. So congratulations to you, Kim. I am excited for you. I'm excited for your family. Have an opportunity to watch, witness, and do we get to keep the regalia? You get, because someone said you gotta you gotta keep it because you
Yes,
want to take pictures all the time, and if you go to speak, you want to bring it
yes,
with you.
yes. That is you guys is to keep. So your regalia, your hood, your cap, all of that is yours to keep. You keep that forever.
That is right there. They said, listen, you can use that to go. So when you go to speak, Kim, you're gonna put it on. But listen, I'm coming fully
Listen,
prepared,
it's always room for a photo shoot.
isn't it? That's what she said. Some people actually want you to bring it along and actually speak in it. I said I had never known that in my life, but hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So anything that you want to inspire someone with, Kim, because this is it. Where I'm hoping that Linda. I don't see Linda. There was Green. Is that Linda Green?
Yes, she should be coming. I
Was
did.
she? You know how like we had the technical difficulties last week. This is not allowing her to
Yeah, she
enter.
said she's there.
No, she's here, and I'm pushing the button just like last time, and it's not allowing. It's not happening. What did you do differently this week than you did last week?
Well, I saw the
Kim?
button that said request to join, and when I clicked that, I saw it spin, and then I saw you finally accepted. You admitted me into the room.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't put the thumbs up, but since it's there, so I'm doing that this time, and I've been pushing a button for a very long time, trying to let her in, and it's not allowing not allowing her to connect. Hmm. Did, so did you use it? Do you have the same phone you used last week?
Yep, my iPhone, same phone.
This is interesting. It keeps saying that she's unable to. Are you on a phone, Linda? Or because it definitely doesn't do it from the computer. Um, and she's related to you?
No, we're colleagues.
Oh, awesome. Um,
She said she's going to call me. Will that work?
She can call you. I'm trying to figure out why hers won't work. Because I've pushed the button several times, and it's not working. Ask her. Ask her. Could it be her Wi-Fi? Because it says is unable to join. It keeps saying green life is unable to join. Green Kitty 57 settings. Have you updated, Linda? Have you updated your phone at all? So you have to go into Instagram, go into your settings, and push the word update. That might be what it is. If you've never gone live before, go into your settings or go into the where you accept it and do update. Maybe your phone needs an update. That happened to I was interviewing the young lady that was running for attorney general, and she had to go out and go update. You can't hear me? I don't know. I'm saying she had to go out and she had to update her phone. So if you could try that, Linda, if you could go and update your phone. I know that might take a moment, but you go in and go where you go to the place where you Play Store. If you're on Google, it's Google Play Store. If it's on Apple, it's I don't know, Apple products. The Apple Store. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? I don't know what happened because can anybody not hear me? Anybody listening? Can you hear me? Dr. Kalai, are you still here? Are we having technical difficulties? Kim, she said can't hear me. Maybe go out and come back in. So I'm not sure what's going on, technical difficulties right here, but nothing that we're not going to solve. It's going to be solved. This is Good Life Christian University, the doctoral candidates, and we're getting ready for August 24th. And Dr. Kalai was here and then it disappeared. Not sure what's going on, but sometimes technical issues happen. I hope it didn't boot Dr. Kalai off. Not sure what's happening, but I want to make sure I don't have dead air on the radio. So Urban Expression is radio.com. We're here, and I would say go out and come back in, but you can't hear me.
So I can hear you, Shelly, just fine.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Well, she said
you.
she can hear me. And I can't necessarily bring in Linda. I think that it could be her phone needs an update. If it's not something she does all the time, she could possibly need an update. And if she can't hear me, she wouldn't be able to hear me. Tell her that that's what might be what she needs. Kalai, any way to text her and say that to try, and if she could go to the Google
She's on. She just commented. She said, "Okay, I'll go out and come back."
No, I mean go to what I need you to do is go to your wherever you, whether it's, if you have an Android, go to your Play Store. If you have an iPhone, go to the Apple Store. Push the update button and update your phone. Because if you haven't done that lately, and if you haven't gone live, you might need to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why she's having complications, because I know she said she sent. Do you see her request when it comes over?
I pushed the button. I was pushing the button the whole time, and
Wow.
it keeps saying she's unable to join. And I had this problem with Kier. When she was running for Attorney General, she had the same problem, and so she had to go out and update her phone to come back in. Because if you haven't done it in a while, if you haven't done an update, it will prevent you from actually going live. Now I can hear again since I hung up from Linda.
So you said Linda caused the complication. She said, now I can hear again. Linda, get your butt in here.
I don't know. I was hoping that maybe you could have yeah, it's nothing we could do. It is nothing we can do until, like, I think if she could, if you could tell her to just update the phone, go into
Ain't nobody mad but the devil. That's because Linda got all that experience. Look down.
Listen, you know, right? We'd be like we were with Kim last week, trying to make it all happen. Listen, so nice, you got to do it twice. Hopefully she can update it. Did she say yes? She could do that.
She said she was going to try.
She's going to try. But in the meantime, in between time, we are excited. I'll reach out to Linda. Oh, Joe Diamond said, I'll reach out to Linda to tell her to update her phone. Okay, cool. In the meantime, everybody, if I need you to go to thegoodlifecu.com, check out some of the programs. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go to it just so I can show you some of the programs that Good Life Christian University offers. And it's something you need. I know everybody, you need something that the Good Life Christian University offers. I'm telling you. I am telling you. So your family is coming, Kim. Everybody's going to be looking forward to having a good time.
Yeah. My son wishes he could come. I just have to say, my son is overseas. He's in the Air Force. And when I shared with him the flyer, he called me up right away. He's like, Mom, I'm so proud of you.
Oh.
Yeah. So he wishes he could be here. He's in Germany.
Oh, yeah. He definitely can't get back. It will take him a little bit to get back.
It would.
But you have your family there. Is anybody familiar with going live? Like maybe they can go live for him or something like that?
Oh, yeah. You know, the nieces will probably do that.
Yeah. Just so you can set it up ahead of time. It's like, listen, I need when I go up, just go live so your son can see. You know?
That's a good idea.
I think he'll feel like he's part of the experience and everything. So I'm on Good Life Christian University as we wait for hopefully prayerfully we're waiting for Linda to come on in, and here's some of the programs. I'm trying to get to the feature degrees: Doctorate of Philosophy and Religious Fine Arts. Woo, that sounds deep. Masters of Arts in Theology, Divinity. So have you looked into doing anything in divinity, Kim?
I started a new job, so I've only been on the job for about 90 days, so I don't have the bandwidth right now, but possibly in the future. Possibly.
Oh, but still at the same still Howard University, but a new position?
No. I'm at a completely different facility. So, and this is like a really nice promotion for me. So I'm adjusting to it. I've not been a VP before. I've been at the highest as senior director level. So when this opportunity came, and actually someone recommended me for this job, and I went for it. So a little bit out of my comfort zone, but not really. It's just adjusting to this new position, new organization, but things are going very well.
That's a huge leap right there,
Mm-hmm.
to just leave and start something new.
Mm-hmm.
Were you looking? I mean, I know you were recommended, but had you had a thought in your mind that you were looking for something different?
Not really, but if I always say if there's an opportunity that comes knocking, I'm going to check it out.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I definitely believe in uh, making sure we seize all opportunities. One of the degrees that's offered is Bachelor's of Arts in Christian Leadership and Business. Woo! So I mean, I hope there's something we're saying right here. You may want. I'm telling you, there's so many things, and I'm sure that I'm looking for the list. I think I missed the list. Degrees. There it is. I'm just going through the website. Well, hopefully Linda will come on. DJ BX and Shelly, I know it's turned off my phone, and my phone screen was blessed by three queens. Oh, thank you so much. Woo! That's so true. Three queens right here, and we are talking to Kim Bussy, and I say it right? And Dr. Kalai Shireen, she is the founder and president of Good Life Christian University, and we are preparing for the ceremony when Kim will be receiving her doctorate degree. And I'm so excited, and we're excited about the journey, and we're waiting for one other person. Her name is Linda. Let me see if she has tried to come on again. Not quite yet. Not quite yet, but we're gonna hold off for a couple more seconds just to make sure we don't want to miss her, and hopefully that once she does the update for her phone, maybe she'll be able to come in, and if not, we might have to do it again. Sam, play it again, Sam. Listen, we've learned to just roll with technology. Roll with technology. Dr. Kalai, you look like you are out and about. You look beautiful.
Oh,
You look
yeah,
like you are out and about.
I am. Yep. So I'm at a location in Sandy Springs, Georgia. So I just came here. It's like an outdoor kind of thing. So a lot of green wall and stuff like that.
And it seemed like I see the background. I was like, well, it looks like you're out and you're having a good time over there.
Yeah. So it's a lot of green wall.
Oh,
It's a yeah.
it's gorgeous. Let's see. I think Linda is back. Let's see if it
Is
works.
she back?
Wait a minute. I think she's back. Did it work?
She said hello. She came back.
Hello. Hi. I'm pushing the button again. Man, I don't know. I'm pushing the button again, and it's definitely not connecting.
We may have to have Linda come come on Kim's phone.
I know. Is she close to you?
Oh, can I
It may
add
not
her?
be in the same area. I'm pushing the button, Linda. I really am. I am pushing the button, and it's not connecting. Um, it says unable to join. I There's nothing. I don't know what else to tell her to do. If she updated her phone, that's the one thing you could do. Did you turn off your phone and turn it back on after you updated it? That's the only thing. Other thing you might not have done. Turn off the phone, turn it back on after you update. I don't know. I'm just trying. I'm just giving you all the options to try something Try something new. So let's talk about the qualities. What qualities does it take to actually, not everybody can do every job. What qualities or, yeah, let's say qualities. What qualities or uh, things that someone needs to possess to work in the finance and work in the field that you're in, Kim?
You have to be very, very organized. You have to be able to analyze, so you have to be very analytical. And there's a saying in finance, trust but verify. So if someone presents you with some data, you need to trust that they're giving you correct data, but you need to verify it. So there's different controls that need to be put in place to verify data, but you have to be organized, very analytical, and just have like a way with numbers. So you have to know math. So not just the basics. You have to be able to put formulas together,
Oh,
use
what?
technology within, spreadsheets, databases. And
Wow.
now there's artificial intelligence, machine learning. So it's definitely been kicked up a notch in finance.
Wow. So you have to have formulas too. So it's not just add and subtract and some division.
No, not that simple.
Wow, formulas. And but is that something they teach in in high school? That's not something they teach in high school. You would have to go to college to even know whether you have the aptitude for it, right?
That's correct. And also problem solving. You have to have problem solving skills as well.
Ooh, I think I would be the two things. I would be out math. I'm just out, and then the organization. Oh, that's way out the door for me.
Mm-hmm.
She said that Joe Diamond said we might have to reschedule Linda because it's still not working. It keeps saying that she's unable to join, and that's somewhere with the phone. That's something in the phone. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what VLOOKUPs are. So I am so sorry, Linda, that we will definitely try this again. Try this again next week.
So Joanne says that she's going to reschedule her. So I guess she'll give her another date because I think we may have some room in August too to kind of try to figure out or troubleshoot. Maybe we can do like some like one-on-one lives with her. She said I'm pouting.
Oh no, I'm pouting too for you because it's so close, and I'm
Right.
believing it's something with your phone. If the update didn't work, I'm not sure what else to do. Um, unless you
I
join
know,
from.
Linda, I couldn't wait to see your beautiful face tonight.
I know. Unless you try someone else's phone, that's the only other thing we can do. I've tried and it keeps saying just unable to join. It just says unable to join. So maybe when we try it again, we can either try just connecting on another day. Just let me know, and we'll just connect on another day, and just to see if it works, and try to troubleshoot your phone. And I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do, but we're going to do it again. It's going to happen again, and we're sorry about that it's not happening. Yes, it's got to be the update. I'll try to update tonight
She
and
said
reschedule.
she's going to Kim house. Kim, she gonna bring Kim.
Come on, Linda.
I'm going to Kim's house next week. It's going to happen, and it is, and it is. So
So many
everybody, we're talking
congratulations
about
to
Linda Green. She'll be here. We're gonna reschedule her. Sorry that it's not happening, and I'm sure it is the phone. Once again, like I said, it happened before. And the only other thing I know that happened is she had to come out and update it, wait for the update. And we took some time and we came back to the interview later. So, and that's the only thing I know to happen. Those updates are real. You know, those updates, they don't play. They don't play with the updates. They kind of force you to do updates.
Kim, I wanted to say congratulations to you. I cannot wait to confer you. This is amazing, a wonderful accomplishment for you, especially like you said, to be a forever learner. You are never too advanced in your career to learn. So I just want to applaud you and celebrate you tonight for leveling up one more time, as if you couldn't get any higher than vice president over there. But
Thank you.
Absolutely. Oh, Linda said, congratulations, Kimmy. And congratulations to you too, Linda. We're going to talk to you soon.
Right.
We really are. So congratulations.
We're going to have triple congratulations for Linda.
Right. Like, listen, we made it to this, and we're excited. So thank y'all so much for being here, everybody that was listening and partaking and understanding. And I hope you learned something new about a whole new career. Tell us the name of your career one more time.
Revenue cycle.
Revenue cycle. And I'm going to say that I for sure have never met anybody that was in the career of revenue cycle and that understood formulas and all those things. So I'm excited about the career, and I know there's someone else out there in this world, the younger generation, who says, listen, that sounds like something I can do. I'm organized, I know math, I can do formulas, and you want to go make sure you check out all types of career options because it's for you. And so we're excited. We're gonna anybody want to take us out in prayer? Do you want me to do it? Kim, do you want to do it?
I'll pass.
Okay, you'll pass. Got it. We'll go out in prayer, and because we're excited about Good Life, and don't forget, everybody go to thegoodlifecu.com. Check out the degree programs that are available, and click on it and sign up. Linda says also, she saw you working it out in the gym. You go. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying to be like Dr. Kalai. We trying to get ready. We're trying to get ready for August 24th. We are trying to get ready. So I'm going to take us out in prayer so we can make sure, because we have to honor the God who allowed us to. Believe me, it's all God. Everything about it is all God. It's a faith journey, and we thank God for his faith journey. So dear God, we thank you for this opportunity, the opportunity to learn more about your people, to learn more about careers that we've never heard of. God, thank you for the opportunity to just actually be lifelong learners, which so many people don't understand. So God, I'm thanking you for the knowledge that Kim allowed us to hear. I'm thanking you for her journey. I'm thanking you for her resilience. I'm thanking you for her excellence. I'm thanking you for all that she is, God. Thank you for her niece, for making sure she was recommended. God, thank you for family, friends, and everybody that's connected to Kim, God. Continue to bless her. Continue to bless her new endeavor. God, thank you for her new endeavor, God. She's going into a whole new job, vice president. So, God, thank you for what you're doing in her life. Continue to bless her tremendously, God. Thank you for Dr. Kalai for actually providing us with this opportunity, something I've always, in the back of my mind from a young child, wanted, but now she's given the opportunity to those who she's connected with through many people, many relationships. Thank you for the relationships that brings everybody together. Thank you for the Good Life Christian University. Thank you for Joe Diamond. Thank you for every hand that is planning, every hand that has a part in it, every hand that will make sure this particular day is an amazing experience for each and every one of us, God. So we thank you, we praise you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, y'all, and we will see you next
You guys.
Yes, and we'll see you next week. And we are definitely going to get Linda in. We're going to figure out, Joe Diamond's going to schedule that. All right, y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Have a blessed
It was great.
evening, everyone. Bye-bye.